So this weekend, a new Guy Ritchie film came out called Fountain of Youth that stars John Krasinski and Natalie Portman, and it is a globe-trotting adventure film in the vein of Indiana Jones, Uncharted, National Treasure. And it's a kind of movie that's a little bit frustrating for me because it's a film that has a lot of things that are very easy for me to enjoy because I like Guy Ritchie, I like globe-trotting adventures in the style of Indiana Jones, and I like the full cast of this movie. So it's built entirely on things that I enjoy. The end result of this film, however, it feels entirely too derivative, where almost everything in the movie feels like something else. It's so close to Indiana Jones, so much so that we're even going to Egypt. We're going to the same places that Indiana Jones has been. So it just calls to mind these other films. There's things that happened in the third act that are very reminiscent of the third act of Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. There's all sorts of trying to figure out riddles and things like solve puzzles and very reminiscent, like we're looking at the back of art, trying to find things on it. That's straight out of National Treasure. And so you have a film that, do I like this sort of thing? Is it easier for me to just sit down, put on a movie like that, and put a smile on my face? Yeah. Because everything about it is something that I like. Does it bring anything new to the table? No, it does not. And that is what makes it so disappointing. Is it watchable enough? Is it fun enough? Yes, because I just like this kind of thing a lot. And I can eat up as much of it as you throw out there. I will enjoy this kind of thing. But if you're going to have Guy Ritchie doing his Indiana Jones, I really want you to bring something to the table that has some Guy Ritchie-isms to it. And he was added pretty late in the mix. I think it was Dexter Fletcher was originally supposed to direct it, and he dropped out pretty late in the game. The two of them are kind of connected in a number of ways, and Dexter actually acted in at least one of his movies. So maybe that's the reason there wasn't enough time to develop his own version of it with a little bit more of his own flavor. So you get a slick, well-produced, very derivative film. And even kind of on the character levels, as much as I like John Krasinski, his character here is frustrating because he feels like he should be Natalie Portman's much younger brother that hasn't grown up yet. But he's not that. I think he's supposed to be the older brother. He is old. John Krasinski is older than Natalie Portman by a couple years. I know that because Natalie Portman is my age, and he's a couple years older than us. So, but like he's the older brother that still acts like the immature 25-year-old, and so it's a weird dynamic that makes him unlikable. Everything likable about the character because John Krasinski is likable, not because the character brings anything to the table whatsoever that could make you like him. He's just an adventurer that's like, come on this adventure, I don't care what it costs you. He's so unconcerned. This is frustrating. Because, like the little action adventure, I have fun with it. There's some quips that put a smile on my face. There's charismatic leads. I like solving puzzles, going to different places, piecing it all together, seeing all the spots, going to the pyramids. That's all my kind of thing. I love it. It's fun. But I've seen everything in this movie before, and I've seen it done better. Which puts it in that just frustrating spot of, yeah, I can entirely have fun watching this movie. And also at the same time go, this should have been so much better than it actually was.
Most of these clips are pulled from my Patreon live streams. I do about 6 live streams every single month. For $2 per month, $20 per year, you can get access to all the exclusive videos and live streams. For $5 per month, you get your name on my end card. At the top tier, you get a 30-minute video chat with me each month. The link down below in the description has more information.